Claire Ham, and Reach contacted us about setting an event up, the event that's being held today, and we were quite keen to get involved and try and get as many people here as possible. The interaction between the different community groups, I think, is of tremendous value, both as an authority to oversee how much is going on in the heritage sector at the moment, but also for the individual groups. I think from that point of view, it's certainly been, a successful event so far. The number of people that we've had coming in through the door as part of the wider community, the members of the public, very, very good feedback in terms of they weren't aware of how much was going on in terms of their local heritage. They would like to see events like this held on a regular basis, and that's really, really good, from feedback that we've had this morning so far. And it's just sharing that experience and sharing the opportunity to sort of get people more involved in their heritage, because at the end of the day, we've got very limited resources within the authority, and the same goes for Reach, but it's the pooling of those resources that's important, and the pooling of knowledge, and if it comes down to it, historical evidence, old photographs, etc., that will really bring our heritage alive.
People are interested in their local history and where they've come from, where we're going to end up, and so there's so many points like that we can go, and there's lots of societies here that you can join. Absolutely.
I think it's very important because there's been a few stands here today that we didn't know anything about that even existed in the area. Well, some of the stuff that the NFU has been doing, some of the regeneration projects for the youngsters, a lot of historical building restoration work that's going on in the area.
One project we're trying to take forward at the moment is a digital interpretation project, hopefully that will be county borough wide, and that will involve the use of quite up-to-date technology to allow visitors and the communities as a whole to find out more about their local heritage. And one of the speakers earlier on this morning talked about the possibilities of using something called augmented reality, which brings alive the history of what happened in the area. And I think the list of the groups that have attended today, I tried to make sure that all of them could see the possibilities with this technology, and hopefully we'll get them to sign up to a wider project, which will make of a more successful project, because at the end of the day, it's the local groups that have actually got the historical research and the information, the photographs that's needed for that project. So, hopefully we can take a great step forward from today's event.
What Bridgend, the heritage has done for us is pull us all together as part of these groups and made us feel a little bit more one. That we're not nervous about contacting another society with a project in the fear that they will take it over or take it on. Because there's a lot of duplication in history, obviously. If a guy lives on a border and you're researching his history, then there's two of you at it. But one side may have more information than the other, or vice versa. And I think it's a matter of sharing, which I enjoy doing.
I thought the main success was actually the establishment of a heritage network for Bridgend. There was a number of things the different groups discussed of what they'd like to come out to the event, which was firstly the establishment of the heritage network. We now have 40 members, and we're going to be holding an event for them now in September, their first heritage networking event as part of Festival. And we've also developed a newsletter which all the groups can promote themselves through, and again that links them all together. And there'll also be the Bridgend Heritage website, where all the digital stories will be featured and a brief overview of the history of Bridgend, but also all the groups are going to have links to their website from there, so all the members of the network will be linked together into that one website. So I think that was a huge achievement from that event, that idea came from that event that day.